Hey, what's good? It's your boy Laz, and thank you for choosing my music production station. On this lesson here, we're going to be going over your sequence. We're talking about setting the BPM, the speed of your beat, as well as the bars. The bar count from 2 to 4, your pre-count, tap tempo, and maybe even going through the sounds. And let's go ahead and taking the sound, making it a variation of different tunes within the drum pad right here as you see fit. So again, let's get started and welcome. So I made my own kit, like the last lesson. We showed you how to make a kit. And so I wanted to make my own kit for this lesson today. I got some pretty cool sounds here. So I have my MPC Studio connected to the program, and it's very intuitive, very user-friendly to use. I'm a big fan of the XXL 2000, and the screen has that same XXL 2000 menu. So they don't make it anymore. They have a newer version. It doesn't have the screen, but I'm kind of old school, so I like this version a lot. They have the silver, the black, the gold. The black comes with bigger knobs. I have a smaller version. I'll be uploading a picture later so you guys can see it. But right now, let's just get into the lesson. So we have our beat, and we want to, let's say, we got a beat in mind, we got a sound that we're humming, we got something in our head to go along with, and we're like, what? How do I put that together? How do I know what speed? Well, if you look at the mouse on top up here, where all your, let's say, toolbar is at, it says tap tempo. It's the T button on your keyboard, or you can use your mouse. You can use the T button on your keyboard to tap tempo. Watch what happens. If I hit it twice, I'm using the keyboard. T, it's a lot more better than the mouse actually. If I was beatboxing, I'm actually hitting the T letter on the keyboard with how I'm beatboxing. So I'm gonna use the mouse now. I'm left clicking the tap tempo. If I go faster, obviously it's gonna change. If I go super slow, if I go like weird and just do it in some weird way, it's gonna act funny. But I like to keep it simple. So let's say 89. I don't like decimals. Sometimes decimals works good when you're actually sampling other people's music. But I'm just get rid of it and go back to my roots here. Just go, to 88. I like that mob crunching slow beat. A lot of people are doing, 145s, 120s, 135s, 140s. My time back when I was doing it, it was like 85s, 88s. Okay, so now that we got the tempo set, let's go ahead and let's just start. Press the record. If we use this first record button right here, we are going to hear a pre-count, right? 4 count, pre-count. It's been set right here, right? Your metronome's gonna have a pre-count of 4. So watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you right. Yeah. So that's basic, right? 2 bars. If you come to the left, we see where it says bars above BPM. There's the tempo we set, right? 88. We use the tap tempo, or we set it, we adjust it ourselves. You can even type it in here if you like. If not, you can type it in here if you like. If not, on the controller, you can type it in the controller. Plenty of places. Bars are set to 2 automatic. If you want 4 bars, cool. If you want just 2 bars to start off with, we're learning. We're going to start with 2. So let's go ahead and press play. Right. We got our 2 bars. Again, a 4 count, right? Let's hear that 4 count again. If we hold record and press play, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? But if I hold record and press play, well, I'm on the controller, so I'm hitting hold record. But if you hit record and then you hit play start, it's going to erase everything you just did. Watch it erase it. Now it's deleting, right? We don't want to erase what we did right? Let's go ahead and undo, Control Z. I got a controller, so there's an actual undo button on here. I'm gonna hit the undo button. There it is. Now, when you are recording, you want a new track, you can come to where it says track on the far left, change it from track 1 to track 2, press play. Everything you did is still there, it's just not showing. Track 2 is not showing on the grid. So now we can go ahead and, while playing, we can hear our sounds. It's not recording, we can hear everything, you know. Yeah. So let's go ahead and record that in. We want to overdub, we don't want to record. Again, we're using 2 bars, not 4, and we're gonna show you how to do that too. So let's go ahead and hit overdub recording. I already know what kit I want, what hi-hat I want to use. In case I forget, I can look down here, I can set this off and hit it again. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit overdub. Right. Yes. You can use a mouse to make your beat, or you can use your drum controller, whatever you want to do. I'm using my controller. If you have a keyboard, you can use your keyboard. If you're in class, you're going to be having the equipment in front of you, which is the studio and the keyboard. So you have options to use both. Okay, we're just trying to show you how to do everything. All right, again, we stop recording. We're going to the next track now, track 3. Right, find the sound you want. So I don't want this to play this every 2 bars. You know what I mean? Look what it would sound like if I recorded it. Right, I want that to be like the end of my, like, I don't want that to hear, I don't want to hear that every 2 bars. So let's go ahead and stop, hit undo, or Control Z. Let's go ahead and delete that. We're going to expand our bars. If we just take our bars here and go from 1 to 2, look at this right here on the bottom, this little scroll bar right here, right? We're gonna go from 2. You see how it gets real small? From 2. Let's just go ahead and type 4 right there for right now, since I'm having some complications. 4, right? Let's go back to track 2, because I want to show you something. And we're gonna minimize it on the bottom right corner. We can minimize our track. And look, from here to here is 2 bars. From here to here is the other 2 bars. Nothing there. We made it 4-bar loops. Guess what? Now we're gonna have to play it all. But if we undo, go back to 2 bars instead of 4, we can go into your menu up here, click on edit, go to, I want to say sequence, because we're in your sequence, and we're just going to copy bars. You see that? There's no shortcut for it. You want to make one maybe, but there's no shortcut for it. Let's just go ahead and click copy bars. If you're on a controller, I'll show you another way to do that. So copy bars, right? It's already set to first bar, last bar, first bar, last bar in sequence 1. And you're going to want to place it after your second bar, not after your first bar, because it'll cut it up right here. So it's already, you want 1 copy. If you make 2 copies, you're going to make 6 bars. 4 copies put you at 8. So I just want to use 4-bar loop. Let's just hit merge real quick. Boom. So now what we did was we took the first 2 4 bars, we just copied and pasted. Instead of going like this, copying and pasting and moving it, we let the computer do all the work. But that does it for your whole session, not just track 2. You don't have to go to track 1 and do it over again. It did it the whole entire session with all the tracks, right? So now we're on track 3, and I just want to use that. There it is, every 4 bars. So now I'm gonna hit record on top. We got a 4-bar loop at an 88 tempo. Let's go ahead and hit, we're in the play start, right? We're not overdubbing. We want to do it again. Here it goes. Yep. Yeah. Then I'm gonna do it right here. That's it. That's all I wanted to do. I needed to do it at the 4th bar, at the end of the 4th bar, or the beginning of the 4th bar. Either way, I'm not hearing it every so often, right? But now that I have 4 bars, now I gotta play everything all the way through, right? So now that we know how to set the bars, how to expand the bars, how to set your tempo, get a good pattern going, a good sequence going within your beat, let's go ahead and go down here to the bass, the boom, the 808. I want to make this like a keyboard almost, but not keyboard. I just want to do it within the pads. I want this sound to be all over here with different tuning. So let's go ahead and click on the 16 level on the controller. We'll show you that later. But right now, for navigating purposes, we're going to click on 16 level. Velocity means how hard you hit the pad to how soft you hit it, right? Hit it soft, hard, you hit it more. Okay, we're going to go to tune. Tune stretches this, and you can start it wherever you want to start it, right? So I want to leave it at right here, where it's going to start at A4, where it originally started at. Okay, and I'm just going to leave it there. I'm going to close it. We already set it. It's highlighted. It's already set to tune. So watch this. I don't know if you can see how they're all activated. They're blue, right? Let's go ahead and hit record. Overdub, since we're on the same track as 3, which is the clap. And let's just try it. So it started in the middle. That's because I didn't hit play start. If you're using overdub, let's hit undo. If you're using overdub, you want to hit stop twice. If that doesn't work, you can just go ahead and move your cursor all the way to the beginning, and then let's just go hit record and then overdub again. And that's it. Got your beat going. You're starting to make your beat. You made your kits. You know how to load sounds. You learn BPM, tempo, how to set your bars, how to extend bars. We're on our way. Still got lots to learn. Stay tuned. I'm Laz, and I'm out.